morning. My name is Dave and I'm a long-haul truck driver in North America. In this vlog we're heading up to Ontario. If you've seen the last one, I had loaded down in Indiana. I'd loaded in Whiteland and I left you off as I was about to park up for the night. Well, it's the next morning. It's pretty dark out there, but I am here. And we're on our way up to Ontario. Not sure if this is going back to the yard in Ontario, in Mississauga, or if I'm delivering direct yet. They're going to let me know this morning. It's still about 6 hours away, 7 hours away yet anyway, so we'll be up there for mid-afternoon. So on that note, let's get it done. Up ahead, straight in front of us, that's Detroit. And once we get from these houses, I hope over on the right you can see the Ambassador Bridge. That's where we're heading, up over that bridge to get into Canada. So I'm not sure if I said before, but we're just taking this load back to the yard now. I think I did. Just going back to the yard and we'll be up there for sort of mid-afternoon. Yeah, probably about 2 o'clock, half 2 we'll be up there. Depending on the traffic and depending on this border crossing, this can get busy as well. So we'll see how we go here. Last chance to get fuel here before getting into Canada. That's a duty free as well, just the other side of the pumps there. Up onto the bridge. You might get a quick glimpse of Detroit. There's a queue for crossing the border going the other way. That's a queue for American Border Patrol. Let's hope the Canadian side isn't as busy. see they're actually building a new bridge over there. That'll help how busy this border crossing is. Once you get the other side, you actually have to drive through part of Windsor, downtown Windsor. You've got half a dozen sets of lights and everything, so it just slows everything down, both directions. Well, there's not much of a queue here today. So that's the Ambassador Bridge, guys. I need to shut it off now as we come down here to customs, so I'll be back later. Good morning. It's Friday the 15th of September and it is only 5:30 in the morning. So the time lapse that you've just seen was me coming into Mississauga and, well, into our yard. So I dropped the trailer, dropped a loaded one, and right away I got a load offer. Pick and empty up, go back out to Brantford and switch for a loaded one that's going to Steinbach. I'm not sure if I'd mentioned before, I'm going to be getting short of hours. When I parked up last night, I only had 17 hours left. I get 9 hours back on Sunday, but I've only got 17 hours for today and tomorrow. And running out to Brantford, which on a good day would take you an hour, yesterday took me an hour and a half. I really didn't need to be losing time, but we lost a bit of time. But because of that, and because of how bad the traffic was, I decided, it was only about 3 o'clock, but I decided I'd just stay there and leave early this morning to get through Toronto. So that's what we've done. That's what we're in the middle of doing. And today I'm probably going to use about 9 hours today. Leave myself 8 for tomorrow. That'll get me up to Sault Ste. Marie, and we'll just stay at the Flying J there for the night. see how far I can get tomorrow, and then I get, as I say, I get 9 hours back on Sunday, which will be enough then to get me home. We've managed to get another good day in today. As you know, I left early this morning. It's now 4:15 local time, and I've only got half an hour left to go today. Leave me about 5.5 hours driving in the morning. And that'll be me out of hours till Sunday morning. Then I get 9.5 hours back on Sunday, so that's enough to get me home. I'll only need about 8 hours to get home. I'll be in Pass Lake tomorrow night, Pass Lake, Ontario. So not too bad at all. I was going to stop earlier and just split the 2 days in half. But I decided to keep going. It was still early. What are you going to do? Sit round for an afternoon? So I decided I'll go a bit further, and I'll just have a late start tomorrow. Park up mid-afternoon tomorrow, I guess. So we'll be back later. Good morning. Saturday morning, the 16th of September, 25 to 11. I've only been going for a couple of hours. Didn't start till late this morning because I only had 5.5 hours left for this morning. So we're probably going to use about 5 hours. Stay at Pass Lake, Ontario. Leave me about 8 hours in the morning then to get back home. So that's what we're up to. Had some real heavy rain during the night, and then not long after we started this morning, we came upon a moose crossing the road. So I'll stick a video up now about I caught it on the dash cam, so hopefully we can retrieve that video, and I'll upload that with this. Nothing else new. We're going to get back out on hopefully Tuesday. I've made myself available for Tuesday anyway, because I need to be home the week after. Craig's back home for a few days. That's him emptying the house, and he'll be moving over to Edmonton, so I want to get home, see Craig for a couple of days, and I've got to go to the opticians. I've got an appointment on Tuesday at the opticians. Apart from that, you know, everything's starting to fail. That's old age for you. But yeah, we've only got just over 2 hours to go, and that'll be us finished, so we'll be back later. Not sure how well this camera's picking this out, but I started a little bit early this morning to try and get home. It's only 5 o'clock in the morning, and within about, what have I done? Half an hour's driving, we came to a standstill. So not sure what's going on, and not sure how well this will pick it out. But up ahead, we've got all kinds of flashing lights and lots of smoke, so something's obviously on fire. Haven't heard what's happening, no idea, but that's us. This is as far as we've got this morning. So that's an hour and a half we've been here now. All the smoke's gone. but there's at least a dozen emergency vehicles went past. Still a little bit of smoke up there, but very little now compared to what it was. As I say, lots of emergency vehicles, fire engines, ambulances, police. I've been online and all it says is road closed. Find, you know, I think it says find another route or something like that, but there is no other route. I might be lying, maybe I just made that up, I don't know. I'm bored, I'm tired, and I just want to get home. So you see where it says duration, 3 hours 16 minutes. That's how long I've been sitting here. That guy's just spoke to him in the pickup truck and he's turning around. There's a couple of people turned around already. There's also a couple of emergency vehicles left, and then one police, one OPP came back. So really not sure what's going on or how long we're going to be. The smoke kind of stopped, but as you can see, there's still plenty of smoke down there. So we'll see if this guy can tell us anything when he comes up here. So we just had a quick chat with that guy there regarding the crash up ahead. Looks like there's two trucks been head on. Road's completely blocked, and it's Sunday. They haven't even been able to get any equipment up here yet to start to clear it up. I've been here
You have 9 hours and 0 minutes of remaining drive time.
I've been here 3 hours, well, 3.5 hours, 3 hours 29. And they've told him to expect to be here a good few hours yet. So there is a possibility I don't even get home tonight. That's trucking. So there's been a lot of emergency services and clean-up crews back and forward, but I've been here now for 8 hours 21 minutes and haven't moved. On the bright side, I've had 8 hours off, so I've now got all my hours back again in Canada. On the downside, I won't be able to leave at the time I thought I would on Tuesday, because I won't have had enough time off. So I'm going to have to change my availability again once we get moving and I know more. And I've been in touch with the office a couple of times, obviously, to let them know what's going on. and there's nothing anyone can do about it. It seems as though it's been a head-on collision between two trucks. Unfortunately, fatalities as well. Don't know how many, but one or both of them then caught fire. So they had to get the fire out. I can still see it smoking up ahead. Not sure if the camera picks that up. I can still see it smouldering and smoking up ahead. They've got some dump trailers, front end loading shovel, like a JCB type device. They're all up there, but they've also said that once they get the road cleared, they'll have to get it inspected now because of the fire on it before then they can drive on it. So yeah, almost 8.5 hours into it, and we still don't know how long we're going to be. Dave Caldwell, bored and want to go home. Out. So it's 5 to 10 Sunday night, and well, I fell asleep, so I've just been rudely awakened by the blasting of horns as people were driving past me. As you can see by the traffic coming towards us, things are only just starting to move. Well, in the case of the traffic on the other side, not quite yet. So I don't actually know where I'm going to go or what I'm going to do now, because there's not going to be anywhere to park. And what am I from home? Yeah, I'm still 600 kilometers away from home. So I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I am going to have to stop for the toilet. And get my act together, really. So I'll let you know. It'll be tomorrow before I film anything else, because you can't really see anything in this anyway. It's just truck after truck after truck. So when I come back tomorrow, I'll let you know how long I was actually parked up there for. I'll have a look at my e-logs and let you know. So that'll be it for now, guys, because well, I need to keep my wits about me, but there's not a lot for you to see here anyway. So I'll be back in the morning. Cheers, guys. Good morning. It's 4:30 in the morning. I'm absolutely exhausted. I've just done my first night of night shift in a long time, and I'll promise you something now, it'll be a long time before I do another one. So I wasn't really left with much choice. They opened the road, and as you've seen, it was a bit of chaos when they first opened the road. But because it had been closed for so long, there wasn't parking to be found anywhere. So I was forced into the situation where I just had to keep going. Well, I got as far as Dryden, the Husky at Dryden. They were actually queued out onto the road waiting to get in for fuel by the time I got there. So there was no point in even trying to get in there. and Dryden's about 3.5 hours away from Steinbach. So I decided I'd take a quick half hour. I got into a snowplow turnaround, had a quick half hour, got on the bunk, and then carried on. And here we are, just coming off the Trans-Canada onto Highway 12 to head south into Steinbach. I've actually got to drop this trailer at the customers in Steinbach. That's no big deal, it's right around the corner from our yard. So we'll get this dropped off, put it on the dock for them coming in a couple of hours, and then I'm going to get my stuff put into the pickup and I'm going to go home. So that's it for this one, guys. Going to love you and leave you all. It's I think it'll probably turn out to be quite a long video, this one. It seems to have gone on for a few days, so I apologise for the length of it for those that have made it this far. But as always, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you on the next one, which hopefully will be Wednesday. Cheerio for now, guys.